Is it up there? Yes. Oh, it looks different. I have the whole screen. Oh, that's cool. Okay, great. I'm going to talk about Chrome extensions, which kind of this is exactly kind of what they are. It's in the Chrome web browser when you sign in with your GeoHSD account. It extends the capability of your Chrome web browser. It allows you to do things that you may already be able to do with other websites that you kind of have to go through and click to go navigate the website to go find them. Or if you know like certain shortcuts to do certain things, you guys may like Control P for print. Extensions allow you kind of one click to do those things because we can't remember all the extensions or we can't remember all of the like shortcuts for all different computers that we use. And so this is a way to add functionality in that way. And so I'm just going to kind of show you a couple that we can use. So I was at a training the other day and I was sitting next to like a librarian and she had like all these tabs open and like all these windows open, and like she was trying to like, if you guys ever have like Infinite Campus open next to something else and you're trying to like make the screens equal so you see one thing right next to each other, right? So there's a couple extensions you can install called Tab Scissors and Tab Glue. And again, all these extensions that I'm talking about, you won't have to remember them, we'll post them up there. Whatever tab you're on, I'm just going to click right here, this little Tab Scissors. I can zoom in and you can see it right there. And if I click it, it's going to immediately separate into two equal parts. And so now I can juxtapose whatever I want to, whether it's two articles, you know. And then I know it's like magic. It's brilliant. Woo! And I'm done, right? That's my magic show. I know, right? That's what I learned from the Google Ninja thing. It's great if you want to go next year. That's all I learned how to do. So if you want to glue it back together, just click the glue button and then it goes back to normal. So don't freak out. Okay. Ta-da! There's all kinds of tab organizers. There's organizers that you can kind of group your tabs if you're a little more of a sophisticated user. But obviously that's like, oh, click the button, like poof. Another thing is, and I wish I could do this with my kids sometimes. If I'm presenting or if I'm doing something, how many of us are like, oh crap, I just closed my tab? Right? You're going through all your millions of tabs. So if you don't know the shortcut, who knows the shortcut to get it back? You can get an extension called Close Tabs, which if you close it, it's going to outline everything here that I've accidentally closed or purposely closed so that I can access it again immediately. So it essentially takes your history and puts it into that little recycling bin and you can access it immediately for whatever you need it for. So like how many of us have like done research online and we're like 10 minutes later I forgot the website that I closed the tab previously, right? Well, it's going to outline it for you and so you can just go back and access it immediately. So pretty cool. Let's see, another one. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a fun one. Where's Gerasi and Tietzel? UCSB. That's right. Okay. So I was doing some research. UCSB Party School. Because you guys know Alejandro Sanchez, so he's really considering going to UCSB. And so I told him, I was like, that's where I went. He's like, Party School. You know, Alejandro's getting all crazy. I'm like, okay, calmate, Alejandro. And so, number 2, they were recently voted number 2, and so if I want to share this with somebody, or if I want to print this out, you guys, whatever article you go to, there we go, sorry. How about I just do this? So if I wanted to print this out, you guys see all this junk around the outside, you're like, we want to transfer it to a Google Doc, I have to copy and paste. There's this little extension called Clearly, and if you look, it looks like that. Are you getting dizzy? No. And so you just click Clearly, and what it does is it wipes off all the garbage, and so then you can print it from there. I know, right? It's magic stuff. Ugh. Wow. It's not me. Do some more tricks. Anybody have a rabbit? There's like thousands of these things, and they all come from the Chrome Web Store. And the Chrome Web Store has all of these extensions. If you ever find yourself in a situation on the computer going like, crap, I wish I could have something to fix this, go check out the Chrome Web Store and search for the title, seriously. Like, they even have an extension for if you spend too much time on Facebook while you're working, like that damn Facebook, like Dan McDowell has allowed us to have Facebook and all this YouTube and stuff like that, but it's a time sucker sometimes. And so there's actually an extension you can have that can block that website for you, so when you try to go there, it won't let you. So it's like, yes. So if you need impulse control, you can use that. I know, right? I don't need that. Right. So then there's all kinds of them. I recently just got this one. It's It's for my Gmail because it just minimizes the number of tabs that I have. So I can essentially, and I hate going back to like Drive and my Gmail and like seeing what I have. And so I just, I installed this extension here where it essentially houses all of my Gmail accounts because I have like my personal one and my school one. And so I get little pop-ups, and they even have one. Remember AOL? It said, "You got mail?" You can even get this so that when you get an email, it goes, "You've got mail," if you want to. But anyway, I click it, and so now it's going to organize my T. Angstrand at GUHSDs and my Travis.Angstrand, which is my personal. I see this girl wants extra credit. Get an A on your test. Do your homework, right? And so I can always check it. I don't have to go back to my browser. It just saves me time. It's like these little things, these little time, savers add up in the end. And then there's one for the calendar too. I just click this little calendar extension and everything's there. And so I don't have to go back and open my calendar because it takes forever, right? You go to your calendar and you click calendar and you're like, ooh, it takes like 30 seconds, but that seems like a long time on a computer. Okay? I will also have to say about UCSB, right? It was like number 10. Ooh. Ahead of UCLA. Just kidding. Don't go there. I know. So, okay, so that's about it. Oh, and also you want to organize your tabs. Your extensions, if you get a lot of them, they will slow your computer down a little bit. You may notice that, so there's another extension to take care of that. You can turn them on and off whenever you want to. So I have all of these. No, I don't use them all. I just experiment with some of them. So I turn them off if I don't use them, if I'm not going to use them. But anyway, that's it. And I've been recording this whole thing with another extension. So if you want this recording, I'll upload it to Steve's MV Hub or our MV Hub. And I'm going to stop sharing now.